This project came about the beginning of this year, and the idea was about writing a very, very short but interesting piece which is designed for the actual movie instead of ensemble playing directly to the concert. So the visual image was interesting, but the subject itself, which is future memory, was something I think it came out of maybe a little bit about this Corona period that we had to go through, how we may think about the last 2 years in the future. So I was keep on thinking about that, and I thought it was a very interesting idea to keep going back to the idea about memory. What can I do? And I started thinking about what I want to do with the idea about memory. So to make it short, it is a very interesting topic, and I think I found something interesting to express through 6 musicians in the ensemble. So I think it's also a very unique opportunity for both the professional and good, very, very technically well-educated good students who need a little bit of guidance to become a professional. So not only that we have a good music, the fact that this project brought into these 2 professionals and a student to work together is a very unique opportunity and great opportunity. So my piece is called Sifting Through Memory. So the idea is basically, sifting is basically if you had kind of, say, seeds, you go through and sort out something that you don't need. So the idea is I wanted to come up with a very, very simple, short melody, which basically rises above nicely and comes down. And that is repeating over and over. And what I thought was very interesting about the nature of humans, that everybody seems to have a very interesting way of editing their own memory. So, for instance, if you meet a friend from your childhood, for instance, 20, 30 years ago, what they remember and what I remember is completely different. And sometimes I don't remember what they remember. And the nature of the fact that we chose to enhance or cut something out or make it a little change. So I wanted to use that idea. So every time this melody comes back, there are slight, ever slight changes every single time. And another thing that I really wanted to do is instead of individual 6 players playing one piece, I wanted to have just one melody played as a pair of instruments. So you may hear maybe 2 voices or maybe maximum of 3. So instead of 6 players, I was writing for just 3 instruments. And gradually it develops into the finally independent solo melody coming out at the end as kind of a fragments of melody being transformed into more fragmented idea at the end.